watching him leave the practice, I can't get that image out my eye. They're going through, now, walkthroughs and whatnot. And, individuals heard something. It had to be, he was carried off, but he was limping off, and he had his arm around the trainer. So, I mean.
Uh-oh. I'm curious about this. Danico Autry's return. So he's 34. And, I mean, if I remember correctly, I feel like he wasn't at training camp practices, at least on the field, for a while.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take him to get back up to speed?
That might take a couple weeks because he is 34.
That's what makes me a little concerned about Mario Edwards being gone, just given who they're going up against running back wise the next couple of weeks. I like Josh Jacobs a lot still, even if he's maybe not the same Josh Jacobs. After that, Jonathan Taylor, if he's healthy again. Breece Hall looked pretty good last night.
Don't buy into that either.
Don't buy into Breece Hall?
Don't buy into that either.
Is that just the Bills' run defense not being good? Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
But you also have the Lions with Montgomery and Gibbs and all
Buy
that
into that.
stuff.
Buy into that.
It's
Buy
rough.
into that.
The next 4 weeks without Mario Edwards, I think, is actually going to hurt them a little bit. And, of course, hey, they're without Nico Collins, too. Every team deals with injuries. But I'm a little concerned about that injury because Edwards has been, I think, really one of the biggest surprises for this team. I think he's been really good in the interior of that defensive line.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, those teams that you mentioned, they do want to run that pill. They really want to tote that rock. So I think that, but I do think, Danico and Foley should be. I mean, another thing, too, I think this week we're probably going to be without, they're probably going to be without Azeez and Henry To'oTo'o.
Oh, Azeez is going to miss this game.
I think if I had to guess, I would say he probably missed it.
He seems like Rasputin, right? Like, I mean, the
I
guy,
mean, yeah,
he
it's
played
like
through, he lost 10 pounds of weight.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, he hurt his knee. I mean, couldn't really come back into the game. I mean, I think he might have came back, but he couldn't really, do too much. I mean, obviously, Henry To'oTo'o, concussion protocol, NFL now. Unless you're Josh Allen. If you get in a concussion protocol, he probably
Well, he didn't go in the concussion protocol.
Who? Josh Allen.
He hurt his ankle.
He smelled smelling salt. He sniffed some smelling salt. So.
No, you just don't understand.
Oh, he wants it more?
Yeah.
It means more? It means more to Josh Allen?
Yeah, man.
You're right. Anyway. But yeah, so I mean, like, yeah, so, yeah, no, this week is going to require some really good coaching. I mean, this week, next week, because if you're down basically your top 3 linebackers against Mike LaFleur, who wants to run the ball and play action off of that, woo!
Oh, boy.
Is Christian Harris playing football this season ever?
I mean, I think he'll be back eventually, but yeah, I don't. Again, like, here's his calf. Calves turn into cows. I forgot who said that. I think it might have been
Just gonna
Joel.
let it breathe.
I think that was Joel that
The
said
audience
that.
loved that.
Joel said that.
Oh, Blank said that?
Joel said
Oh, that makes so much sense.
Yeah. I said on Friday.
Like, that makes so much sense.
I said on Friday.
Don't do
calves
that.
turn into Achilles. He said calves turn into cows.
Don't do that to yourself.
And then he said,
You became older than me just there.
Did,
I see 3 gray hairs just popped out of nowhere.
Jeremy was like, "How would you rate that joke?" See, there you go, right there. He look at how crazy.
No, he's looking at me. He's not looking at you. He's
Oh.
looking at me. He's mad at me right now. I can see he's shaking his head.
Then Jeremy said, "How would you rate that dad joke?" Scale 1 to 10. I said 1.5.
Yeah, I think that's a good grade. 1.5.
Yeah, that was a terrible joke.
Yeah, he's just gonna stand there and stare at me. awkwardly.
Understandable.
As Joe can
understandable.
relate,
Yeah,
that joke was utterly ridiculous, but
Yeah,
Joe
so
doesn't
calves turn
understand
into
good
Achilles.
jokes.
Can't turn to Achilles, not cows. But yeah. So I don't. No time soon. Yeah, no time soon. I think they're just being very cautious. I think again, watching him leave the practice, I can't get that image out my eye. They're going through now walkthroughs and whatnot. And individuals heard something. It had to be. He was carried off, but he was limping off, and he had his arm around the trainer. So I mean, yeah, like that was back in August. So I mean, I had a feeling it's gonna be a little bit longer than one would hope, but he's still around the building, things of that nature. But yeah,
Tunsil okay?
he should be. I mean, they're gonna need him this week.
Yeah, they will. They will. And you see the Texans winning on Sunday?
Nope.
Oh, you hyped us up and then you do that to us. My God, TJ.
Well, if you're gonna be without your starting D tackle, possibly all your linebackers against this offense, without your number 1 wide receiver, eventually the injuries got to pop up and hurt you at a certain point.
You just don't believe in Swarm.
Well,
Do you swarm?
I do believe in the swarm.
I don't think he swarms, Joe.
I don't swarm in flag football. No, I try to sack the quarterback, and if I don't sack him, I let the play go on. I gotta save my energy. I try to sack the quarterback again and play on offense.
Oh, you're a selfish player.
I'm not a selfish player. I just, you feel me? Like, yeah, like I'm just not gonna be doing no bull.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Is it? No, we're not talking like the Minnesota Vikings loss, right?
no.
Okay.
But then, even the Minnesota Vikings was kind of fluky. Like first play of the game, gets called back. Next play gets tipped, interception. They get down to like that's a fluke. Like that's not a loss where I'm like, oh, this team stinks. No,
Okay.
I don't even view that type of losses. Sam threw 4 touchdowns. Like, come on, fluke. Like the run defense, all right, that's a little bit, could be an issue, but like
Viking fans should be getting mad at you instead of mad at D'Amico Ryans for complimenting Jordan Love.
And I mean, Sam's he's just a guy.
Just a guy.
He's just a guy, and Sam Truthers. I don't know why they're still out there, but
They exist.
he ain't it, and that's okay, and that's eventually gonna hurt them in that division.